Something that appeals to the best in each and every one of us.
Something good, something decent.
Something pure.
Welcome everyone, it is your guy J Pred here, and today we are going to be moving forward with the Ghostbusters films. We started with Ghostbusters 1, left me admittedly very disappointed, and so now we're going to be moving on to Ghostbusters 2. Now, I had heard some things about this movie, namely that it's not as good as the first one, but I didn't read too much into why because I didn't want to spoil myself. But given how disappointed I was with the first one, I am willing to give the second one a shot, simply because I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt. I've liked some not so good movies in the past, and so who knows, maybe I might find this one more preferable to the original. Now, as always, as I untangle my headphones, I want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. That way I can grow my channel and hopefully do bigger and better things with it. Without further ado, let's get started. Once again, the classic Columbia logo. Ew, more corn syrup. Yeah, you're gonna tell me that you wouldn't see that? New Yorkers always keep an eye out for dog poop or other kinds of poop on the street, and they don't pay attention to the pink slime on the ground. Hey, nice hat. Look out, we don't want a Battleship Potemkin / Untouchables type of moment. The baby is doing the thing that my dad does to my mom, where she'll open the door and he'll drive away. Well, if the ghost is trying to harm the baby, it's doing a very bad job. Maybe it's just trying to cause chaos or something. Is it just me, or does it have less stuff on top? What?
My dad says you guys are full of crap. Jason.
Well, some people have trouble believing in the paranormal.
No, he just says you guys are full of crap, and that's why you went out of business.
Why would they go out of business? They saved the city. Well, that was oddly meta. This is very strange, though, because kids love ghosts and stuff.
Ungrateful little yuppie larva.
Ah, yuppie larva. I see what this movie's about.
High-rise ended up getting sued by every state, county, and city agency in New York.
Yeah, but what a ride.
I see they're doing the butler speak, where they're expositing through unnatural dialogue. As you know, Ray, we have been sued by every agency in New York.
Really, I didn't imagine this.
I'm not saying you did. It's just in science we always look for the simplest explanation.
We're ready, Dr. Spang.
Aren't you a Ghostbuster? Like, you've handled ghosts, wouldn't you immediately? And she's been, you know, in paranormal trouble before. Wouldn't your first instinct be, oh no, you're in trouble with ghosts again?
Well, we didn't part on very good terms, and then we sort of lost track of each other after I got married.
Wait, what?
I thought of getting in touch with him after my marriage ended, but...
Wait, what? So I already see why people don't like this movie. It's like this artificial conflict in order to get them to, you know, get back together. If this movie was made like 10 years afterwards, I could probably imagine it better than 5 years.
I have a strong psychic belief that the world will end on New Year's Eve.
Oh, well, that settles it.
It was in the Paramus Holiday Inn.
I know that I've seen this lady before, or at the very least heard this voice.
He started talking to me. He bought me a drink,
Does anyone know who this lady is? Because I know I've heard this voice.
So your alien had a room at the Holiday Inn, Paramus.
It might have been a room on the spacecraft made up to look like a room at the Holiday Inn.
Well, if I was an alien and I was abducting people, that would be the smart thing to do.
This is Peter Venkman saying. See you then.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. That was pretty funny.
Look, no respected psychic will come on the show. They think you're a fraud.
I am a fraud. Yeah,
Why do people think that the Ghostbusters are frauds?
friend of the mayor.
You know, enough people saw the ghosts.
You know, I'm a voter. Aren't you supposed to lie to me and kiss my butt?
And then not be there for them in their time of need, lead them into an illegal and dangerous situation, and then when you have the power to, you know, clear them of all crimes and wrongdoing so that the entire system does not come crashing down on them to ruin their lives and unperson them, you do nothing. And that is after breaking all of your promises to them, even though you had all of the power to fulfill them. And then maybe if you had fulfilled them, you could have won re-election.
No, I do. I truly do.
Oh geez, he's like those goldfish at the Chinese restaurant.
We should also check Duke University mean
And a
averaging
cult store. This is actually pretty cool.
Well, we're just kind of checking something out for an old friend.
A flannel microplaid work shirt with a cable knit cardigan. That's, talk about class reconciliation.
I'll get it.
So that's not Peter's kid. Then who's the father?
Hi, Dana.
Hi, Ray. How good.
Is it, the guy from the first movie? With the nose spray?
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Dana.
Would you like to?
Again with the nice jackets.
Okay, sweetheart, now they're gonna take a look at you.
Who is that?
Okay, subject is a male Caucasian, approximately
24 inches?
24 inches in length. Subject weighs approximately 18 pounds and is about 8 months old.
And is adorable.
You know, you'd have been better off marrying me.
You never asked me. And whenever I brought it up, you'd get drowsy and fall asleep. It was when you started introducing me as the old ball and chain. That's when I left.
Again, we're doing the butler speak.
Egon.
What?
What are we doing?
You know, if he wore that head thing long enough, he would end up with Wolverine hair.
My parents didn't believe in toys.
That explains quite a lot.
You know, I should have been your father.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Why didn't they just make this kid his kid?
So, what, Brainiac?
I'd like to run some gynecological tests on the mother.
Who wouldn't?
You know, the great thing about Egon's character is that he can say things like that and everyone knows that he's not doing it for perverted reasons. He's just really into science.
I think we hit the honeypot.
I know better than to get close to honeypots.
Hey, take it easy. He's been working overtime. I tell you why we're here. We're here because some diaper bag downtown is being a jerk. I'm making us work on a Friday night. Am I right, Peter? Of course you're right, Raymond. Is he right, Ziggy?
Yo!
So we're making fun of blue-collar workers? I see what this movie's about.
Find me a child that I might live again.
I have a feeling that this guy is meant to be like Rick Moranis' character from the previous movie. He's like this nerdy, dorky guy who pines for Dana Barrett, but ends up getting possessed by some evil spirit. Again, we're just ripping story beats from the last movie. Ivan Ooze must be in town.
Hey, you're not with Con Ed or the phone company. We checked. So tell me another one.
Don't they recognize them? I mean, they were on TV, they were in every newspaper, they were national heroes or whatever. People celebrated them when they would walk down the street. They don't recognize them? Ooh, yikes. That is a problem. Oh no. Well, rip in peace every sneaker and or electronic appliance store.
Then you're okay. Well, how's the baby?
He's okay.
The baby.
Good night,
So, the villains in this movie are Eastern Europeans. I see what's going on. I see what this movie is about.
I don't want to hear a lot of malarkey about goblins and spooks and demons. We're going to stick to the facts.
Hey, man. Come on, man. This is a no malarkey zone. Listen, Jack, how do I open up Ghost Trap?
I think you guys are making a big mistake.
Oh, hey, he's back.
Violating a judicial restraining order, willful destruction of public property, fraud, malicious mischief.
Yeah, so this guy is basically Peck.
I don't think it's fair to call my clients frauds.
Whoa, who's that little tiny person back there?
Do you recognize this equipment?
Yeah, that's the stuff the cops took from their truck.
Do you know what this equipment is used for?
I don't know, catching ghosts, maybe? I don't know.
They were on the cover of Time Magazine, and The Atlantic, and USA Today, and the New York Post. It's only been 5 years, and we don't know how long ago they went out of business.
Objection, Your Honor.
What?
He's leading the witness.
Sustained.
Give me a break. We're both lawyers.
We're both lawyers. That's also pretty funny. I'm actually laughing more than I did the first movie, which is easy because I didn't laugh once during the first movie.
Sometimes shit happens, someone has to deal with it, and who are you gonna call?
Yeah, see, everyone likes them.
We sent you to 18 months in the city correctional facility at Rikers Island.
Rikers?
My hands were tied by the unalterable fetters of the law.
He's making it angry. Well, finally, we get to see some ghosts. It only took half an hour.
You gotta do something! Why don't you just tell them you don't believe in ghosts?
You know what? That is true. If you tell the ghosts that you don't believe in them, they are legally obligated to disappear. It's kind of like when someone is trying to rob or murder you, you just tell them that you don't consent. Therefore, they're legally not allowed to do it.
That blue thing I got from her. They could be exposing themselves. And you don't want us exposing ourselves.
I feel like the jokes in this movie land better because there's less dead air. That pun was not intended, I promise. Where's Winston? Why isn't he here? I see they still haven't fixed the noodle problem. I wonder what would happen if a person, like a human being, got zapped with the ray gun.
Ghostbusters.
Ooh, she got a new haircut. Ooh, a new song. Is this Run DMC? So, we have yet even more stuff on top of the car. Ooh! I like those uniforms.
What is it, honey?
It's that darn ghost again. He just won't leave us alone. I guess we're just going to have to move.
No, wait! Don't worry. We're not moving.
That's the spirit. A bunch of spooks end up in your town. They should be the ones who have to go, not you. You were there first. And even if you weren't, you know, you make the city a safer place to live. They make it more dangerous, so those spooks gotta go. So what's the significance of the Navy ones? Because I really like the Navy outfits. So this slime is getting into everything.
You mean the Ghostbusters hot beverage thermal mug and free balloons for the kids?
A ghost thermos? Gee, where have I heard this before? Well, if Venkman making the moves on the slime also works, I'm guessing that the Janusz character could also probably affect something with the slime, given how he's always constantly trying to, you know, make the moves on Dana.
Hello? I'm looking for Dana.
I like those statues.
Hey, Dr. Venkman. World of the Psychic.
That's right. How you doing?
And also saved the entire city from a giant marshmallow man.
One of my two favorite shows.
You're kidding me. Oh, great. What was the other one?
Bassmasters. It's a fishing show.
Yeah, I know Bassmasters, sure.
Ah, so now we're making fun of people who enjoy fishing. I see what this movie's about.
Well, you're not going to get a green card with that attitude, pal. Okay?
Oh, see, they can make that kind of joke for an Eastern European. Uh-oh, the slime's gonna come out of there. Ugh, gross. Honestly, that just looks like shampoo. Oh, yikes. Giant monster made of bubble gum.
Come on, just sit down. I'll get you guys a shirt or something.
So are we just never gonna find out who the father is? It was just some random guy, and it all happened off screen?
Come on in, this is my place.
You know, as much as it's nice to see this courtship and stuff, I feel like there's a part of me that really would have preferred if they had married. Maybe they have gotten divorced, but honestly, I don't really like that cliche. I would have rather he just, like, not be paying attention, and then she, like, leaves to, you know, live with her mom or something.
No photographs, please. Slides are available in the gift shop. Eh?
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Winston.
Finally, Winston is allowed to do something useful in the movie.
Okay, give me hot and sexy. Can you do it? Oh, you can. Oh, boy. Show me.
I was mesmerized by his beautiful blue eyes.
Hey. Huh? Hey, you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished here.
Are you alright?
Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna possess Ray. Poor Ray.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Shh, he's asleep.
Oh dear. I know what's gonna happen.
Here.
Remember, gentlemen, chocolates say I love you. Flowers say I'm sorry. Helpful tip.
I have more than 2 grades of laundry, okay? There's not just clean and dirty. There are many subtle levels, okay?
I agree. Like, if you wear an undershirt, you can wear the shirt over it maybe more than once without washing. And if you wear a third layer over that, like a sweater, then you can make that last even longer, especially if it's a nicer sweater that you don't want getting damaged in the wash. Oh gosh. That is my type. If it wasn't for the glasses and the other thing, I would totally be down for a girl like this.
You want to babysit with me?
Wait a minute. Isn't she with Egon? So Canadian, just letting everybody pass.
Now, there's definitely a living presence there.
I think this might be a shoop. I can tell from the pixels and from having seen many shoops in my time.
Pizza.
Dinner thing.
Chicago.
I actually think Detroit style is underrated. Thanks, Winston. Finally got to do something else useful.
You want to blow off this dinner thing and go with them?
Taxi!
Well, with any luck, all of the guys will get to explore some tunnels tonight.
Hello?
Hey! Hello?
Of course, the black guy doesn't get an echo. Oh shit! Ooh! Oh shit! Oh yikes! This is actually really freaky. I would not want to be a little kid in that theater. A ghost train. They're always steam powered. I wonder where this is originating from. I'd also be curious as to how they managed to pull off this effect. I like how they hold their nose and then just immediately let go once they actually jump.
Kindest?
Oh, it's me.
It's you. And most unusual man I've ever broken up with.
He also has one of the most iconic haircuts in modern cinema. No one else has that haircut.
Well, why don't you just give me a jingle in the year 2000?
Why don't I give you a jingle right now?
Girls love jingles.
Why don't you come over here and sit with me?
Okay. You want to play boggle?
On the one hand, I'm happy for Louis that he's gonna get laid, but on the other hand, isn't that Egon's girl? I don't understand. What happened?
It's the stuff.
It's like pure concentrated evil.
And it's all flowing right to this spot.
The Manhattan Museum of Art. You'd think it would be flowing from, like, Wall Street or the UN or something.
Yes, and it's all flowing right to the museum.
Yeah, the museum! Right.
Oh, that probably got in their food. Speaking of, I wanted to know what was on Sigourney Weaver's plate. I didn't know what it was I saw, but it looked tasty. I'm also just really hungry. I'm not waiting for this movie to be over because I think it's super bad, even though I don't think it's that great, but I'm just really hungry. And I want to eat lunch. In fact, I think I'll do just that. Okay, I actually just got back from lunch, so now I feel a lot better.
How was your day? He was a little fussy at first, then we just gave him some French bed pizza. Passed right out.
Good.
My Westie loves pizza crust, but we can't give him any because he has a yeast allergy. So his ears get all runny or whatever. Waxy, I don't know. But he doesn't mind.
And what Budgie Brain here doesn't realize is that if we don't do something fast, this whole place is gonna blow like a frog on a hot plate. Yeah, right.
Does this guy actually contribute things? He's like, yeah, what? Again, why would people think they're crazy? Shouldn't at least half the city believe in the exact same thing?
I don't know why beautiful women love horses so much. Do you love horses?
I can tell you why women love horses. Women love horses because they remind them of men. It's the classic Beauty and the Beast trope where they have this wild animal and they tame the wild animal through their kindness and their compassion and their sincerity. And that's why women like, you know, the bad boy character, because they want to change them and they want to tame them, get them to really feel and get introspective and vulnerable.
Oscar.
Oh no, the baby's gone.
Oscar!
What? Isn't the baby only 8 months old?
Yes, tell me about the slime. It's very potent stuff. We made a toaster dance with it.
Don't look at me. I think these people are completely nuts.
It's just like this whole thing of... It reminds me of the general populace in superhero movies, always going back and forth between, oh, we love Spider-Man now. Oh, now we hate Spider-Man. Oh, thank you, Superman. Oh, we gotta get rid of Superman. And I get that that might be a commentary on the fickleness of human beings in the face of just overwhelming system propaganda, but it's just not very believable for a situation like this. Whoa. It's like Parasite Eve. God, I remember when I had the PlayStation demo disc, number 8, I believe it was, that had the opening cinematic for Parasite Eve, or the cinematic trailer or whatever, and that shit gave me nightmares. The part with the rat? Ugh. I don't get why the baby is going to be a vessel for Vigo. Why not just say you're going to sacrifice the baby and then he just simply comes back? Okay, here we go. Some more ghosts. Yeah, how did you not see it coming out? Oh, that is interesting. That's clever.
He says the Titanic just arrived.
Well, better late than never.
Better late than never.
Hey, there we go. That's what I said.
And I am still short-handed.
Oh shit, it's Bookman! Now you listen here, funny man.
We can't make a dent.
Have you tried dynamite?
What the hell?
Is that Ben Stein?
It's pandemonium out there.
It is Ben Stein. You got these guys in the movie, and yet they're not doing anything. Wow, all of a sudden, everyone believes in ghosts again. Oh, I wish they had the Navy uniforms. I liked those. Yeah, look at that. All of a sudden, everyone's like, yay, the Ghostbusters are here. But apparently they went out of business. I mean, maybe there just wasn't that many ghosts left to bust, but they could, surely there were ghosts to bust, like, elsewhere.
I hate Jell-O.
Oh, come on. There's always room for Jell-O.
Yeah, actually, because it's really just like juice that's solid, but not a popsicle. So the blasters don't seem to work on the slime. Boo! Now we all of a sudden hate the Ghostbusters all over again.
You know, I just can't believe things have gotten so bad in the city that there's no way back.
Oh, you should see it now.
A symbol.
Something that appeals to the best in each and every one of us.
Something good. Something decent.
Something pure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that works. I mean, I was thinking of like,
Have I checked my privileges? I have on privilege, I think it's privilege.com, and I scored pretty good on there.
but I guess a French statue will do. I wonder what the slime is made out of. Like what the movie prop department used to actually make the slime.
We gotta squeeze some New Year's.
Wow, this is some old school CGI. Okay, so that must be like an actual person. Oh, and the torch is actually on fire. That's pretty cool.
I was born to wear this stuff.
Aw, that's cute. I still don't agree with them being together, but I like the idea of him getting to be a Ghostbuster. So I really hope that no one is getting hit with that toga. You know, this could really use some fireworks, because fireworks always put people in a good mood.
Oh, don't worry, she's tough. She's a Harvard chick.
Whatever that means nowadays, because New York is basically just becoming California but with taller buildings. Just like every other city is slowly becoming California but with different buildings. Because that's the point, right? Oh god!
It's really happening.
Yeah, and then he'll be a baby, and then what is he gonna do?
You're like the buzzing of flies to him.
He says with a little party cone. You know, all of this slime just makes me miss old school Nickelodeon. Like on Figure It Out when they would say the secret word or phrase and they would get slimed. I remember Danny Tamborelli would always flick his hair back and it would go into the audience and they would all go, "Wah!" Oh no, look out, you're gonna get tubed.
Uncle Pete's got to go help your mom for a second. You stay right here and don't say anything, okay?
Don't leave a baby. And that's all I have to say. Don't leave a baby alone for any reason. He's like, no, I do not want to be captured. Dang it.
You would be living the sweet life out in Southern California's beautiful San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, he should go destroy some of there.
Where's that singing coming from? People outside.
Oh, shit, the Statue of Liberty fell down. See, now everyone's like, oh, he did it. Thanks, Ghostbusters. We're gonna stop believing you in 5 years.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. I love you.
Yes?
Yeah.
Well, I love you too.
Aw, best buds forever.
No, I believe it's one of the fettuccinis.
Oh my god. Well, that was Ghostbusters 2. So, let's talk about it. So I know I'll probably get crucified for this in the comics, but I do think I preferred that a little bit more to the first movie, simply because the jokes landed better for me, and also because I thought that the film looked a little bit better than the first one, although that might just simply be because the film was made 5 years later, and however much technology advance might have contributed to that. In regards to the actual substance of the movie, I didn't find it to be that much better than the first Ghostbusters. Namely because they repeat a lot of stuff, so it feels like I'm just simply going off of what I felt during the first movie, but also there was a deep frustration with the movie for trying to retread a lot of the same story beats from the first movie when the setting for the movie clearly has to have changed. Namely, as you heard me complain numerous times, how the people of the city did not venerate them. They should be folk heroes. They should be local legends. They should have a booming business. They should be huge celebrities. The idea that they would just simply go out of business and then, you know, they're nobodies, basically, that just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think that people were wrong to be angry with this film for basically doing away with a lot of what, you know, the first movie had built off of. And this is something that happens a lot, unfortunately, in modern sequels and soft reboots of long-standing franchises, where in order to make things quote-unquote fresh, they take all of the development that a character has been making and then basically undo all of that so that they have to start over again. You know, like what they did with Han Solo in The Force Awakens, or what they did with Rocky in the Apollo Creed movies. Even if there were next to no ghosts that they had to take care of after the first movie, they still should be, you know, popular. They still should be making money. They still should be making a... Funny enough, they should be able to make a living off of what they do or what they did. Or at the very least, they should be... If they can't find anything in New York, surely there must be some sort of paranormal happenings around America or the rest of the world. It's frustrating to watch. It's unrealistic and it's not believable. I didn't like this movie, but I did like it more than the first movie, only because of the pacing of the movie felt a little bit tighter, even though the inciting incident didn't happen until later in the movie than I would have liked. Effects were okay-er, if that's what I meant to say, if that makes any sense. I know some people might not like hearing that, but because I did not grow up with Ghostbusters, other than a couple of episodes of the cartoons, there's no nostalgia for me, and thus I can't look at this franchise with any rose-tinted glasses. Now, up next, we're going to be tackling the much maligned and highly contentious reboot of the Ghostbusters films, Ghostbusters 2016. I don't know whether to look forward to this or dread it, but we shall see when we get there. Until then, this is J. Brad, signing out.